Hello, Reverend. Reverend 180. How are you doing? This is my first live. I'm figuring out some things. Hopefully it looks good for you guys. Let me know if there's any complications. Hello. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat where you guys are tuning in from around the world. Hello, Fridge with Screen, Shelly Ballbuster. Quantum. All right. Quantum. Quantum? It's probably quantum. Florida. Wow. Oh, you're so sweet. Didn't Phantom X. I hope I'm saying that right. The second one. Okay, so quantum. Yep. All the way from Chicago. Oh, wow. From Michigan? I feel like I need a globe. I need like a globe with pins of where all of you guys are. That would be super cool. And then like different colors for different people. Mexico. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Tuning from Illinois? That is very, very cool. So I just wanted to hop on here, sort of do a Q&A sort of thing, and see if you guys wanted to ask me any questions. I have some questions for you guys as well. I sort of also wanted to see how this whole live stream thing works. So let's get into it. Put some comments, put some questions down in the chat. I keep wanting to say comments. I'm so used to long form. So let me know, what are some questions that you have for me? You got the dog commercial recommended for you the other day? Oh my gosh, that was from so long ago. Like, I don't know, I believe that's probably 9 or 10 years old, something like that. It's from so long ago, one of the first commercials I did. And the dog's name is actually Paco. I think it was like Paco Taco or Taco Paco or something like that. Have you always been so passionate about music? Pretty much, yeah. Um, yes, I was around 2 years old when I told my parents that I wanted a drum kit, and they were like, "You're 2, what do you know? You're crazy." They finally got me a drum kit actually when I was 5, and from then on, I've played drums, and my love for music just continued to grow. I grew up listening to 80s music from my parents, and it just kept going from there. Also, do you still have the same option on skinny jeans as you did? So, same opinion on skinny jeans as you did 4 years ago. Yes, I do. Most of my closet is skinny jeans or bell-bottom jeans. Well, just bell bottoms. They are not necessarily jean material, but yeah, I mean, I think skinny jeans are underrated. Or yeah, that's the correct term. I think they appreciate they need a little bit more love, you know? Hello, Jackson. Hello. How are you? What does your shirt say? It says punk. I got it. I recently went to where is that? Cleveland. And I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was absolutely beautiful. It was so awesome to see all of the like pieces of music history just right in front of your face, and just to be able to see all of that is amazing. And I got this little punk shirt because they had the CBGB's awning and so many more amazing punk artifacts. It was so, so cool. So I got something that says punk, and it's very cool. It's a very soft little shirt as well. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. How are you? How are you, Jackson? What's your favorite decade of music? Oh, I am very versatile when it comes to what I listen to, and it probably changes per week. I have to say that probably the decade that I know the most music of is the 80s. But right now, I'm currently listening to a lot of 70s music and like I don't know, Billy Joel or stuff like that, and Elton John, and just I have an obsession per week, so it changes so widely. Um, okay, what current bands do you like to listen to? I love to listen to 21 Pilots. That's probably a good current band that I listen to. Um, some smaller bands that I love to listen to, Dog Park is a great one. Modern Alibi. There's this band from like the 2000s that absolutely nobody knows about. They're called oh my goodness, I'm totally blanking. They have a song called I'm So Bored, and it's amazing. Absolutely nobody knows about them. It was actually created by what used to be the the guitarist of one of the guitarists of the Panic at the Disco, and it's the Films. That's what it's called. The Films is the band. It's an amazing band. Um, which generation do you relate to more musically? Ah, I don't know. I love like drumming wise. I highly respect the 70s era with like John Bonham and later Keith Moon stuff as well, and stuff like that. Or yeah, just it's I think the 70s and like early 80s really is it has a ton of very skillful musicians. In the 90s too with like the grunge era and stuff like that. Uh, but it's I mean, there's a person from each decade, you know? Oh, we have another films lover. They're great. They have like only a few thousand monthly listeners on Spotify, but they're we need it. They're like a hidden gem. We need to do an episode on hidden gems. What's your favorite song by Jimmy Eat World? Ooh, oh, what's the song? Uh, The Middle. The The Middle is a great People keep texting me, I think that you guys can hear it. The Middle is a great song. I love that one. Have you heard of The Warning? I don't think I have. I'll have to check them out and listen to them. I love the Prince portrait in your background. Yes, that is a very cool. I actually got that in New Orleans. A street vendor was selling a bunch of his original sketches, and I believe it's a charcoal sketch of him. It's very cool. It was rolled up in my drawers for a long, long time, and I didn't know where to put him, and I didn't know where he would fit in any of my rooms that I have in my house. So when I created Spin This, I was like, oh, well, I have to have him in the background. Let's see. It's a great song. It is a great song. The Middle made a cameo in Supergirl. Supergirl. Really? I did not know that. Is Dave Grohl going to be on the live stream? No, Steve messed up again. Where's Steve today? He's dealing with a lot. You guys know the whole stomach virus thing is going around. He's blocked up every single toilet here. It's not pretty. So Steve, I told him not to eat the lettuce, and he still did. Oh, Steve, how did you make your set? My set is a conglomeration of actually relics from my own family, and like pretty much everything in here I just had around the house, or somewhere deep in boxes. Like for instance, my TV that I use so often was actually co-built by my great grandfather. Yes, that's how many grades it is. And he actually helped build the RCA color TV, which is very awesome. So we have an RCA TV here in honor of him. And I have a ton of things just around my set that's just like, oh yeah, this is my grandparents, this is my grandfather's on my mom's side. It used to actually be in a bowling alley. It's a bowling alley locker. And I mean, pick an item in here, it has a story behind it. So it's pretty cool. Did you have a good weekend? I did have a good weekend. Thank you for asking. Did you have a good weekend? What did you do over your weekend? What's your favorite song to drum to? Oh, a lot of Led Zeppelin I love to drum to. Like Dazed and Confused, amazing song. Black Dog as well. It just I love John Bonham's feel and just the way he gets so into it, and like it's so there's so many dynamics to it, and it like there's one of the things that I love most about drumming is determining what hits should hit at what velocity, if that makes sense. So, like, this moment needs to be super soft, then the next moment should be really loud and, like, stuff like that. It's super fun, and John Bonham does a lot of that. What's the story about the speak and spell behind you? Where is it? There it is. That's my mom's. We literally just found it in a box. It's from her childhood. And same with, where is it? It's a reverse screen for me. Same with the Rubik's Cube and the Nintendo. Those are all hers from her childhood, from the 80s. It's a chill weekend, but it was good. Your birthday is next weekend. Wow, well, happy birthday. Happy early birthday. You should do an episode on the random stuff in your set. I should. Maybe I should just top 10 things in my set and the stories behind them. Love Spin This. What is your fan base called? Ooh, you guys, we need a name. You guys need a name. What should you be? Like the Spinners, the spin somethings, the what do you think? What do you think? Put some suggestions down in the chat. The Spin This Spinners. I like it. The Spinners. Let's be called the Spinner. Let's Spinsters? I don't know, maybe. Let's see. The Simones play off of the Ramones. That's actually really funny. That's a really cool name. Maybe not. Jerry of the Bridge Trolls. That's maybe something a little bit more like the Spinners. I like Spinners. Let's see. Maybe that should be what we are universally called. Let's see. I'm going back through to see if I missed any questions from you guys. Keep the questions coming. Spinners or spinsters? I don't know. I'm going to let you guys decide. What do you think? Can I say, Simone, I am a massive fan of your work, and I can see you going super far. Thank you so much, Mickey, the DOND and the TT guy. Thank you so much. Spinners. I think we have a winner. The Spinners. I love it. So I actually have a few questions for you guys as well. What do you watch more on my platform? Do you watch long form videos more, or do you watch all my shorts more? Where are you mostly? Are you in the shorts feed? Are you in the long form feed? Where are you? Did I draw the Prince picture? No, I wish I could draw that well. I got it in New Orleans, in Louisiana. It was just one of the street vendors did a bunch of charcoal drawings, and he did that one. It's absolutely beautiful. I wish I could draw that well. Let me help you out. DOND basically is dead or no deal. Would you have in your country too? And TT makes Take That, a famous British band yet to conquer America. Ooh, well, I'll have to look that up. I'm going to write that down. Take That. Oh my goodness, Kurt FJ. Thank you so much. Love them long and short. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I will say that you guys' super thanks and super chats have really helped me so much. I've been able to get a lot more YouTube specific softwares to help me create my episodes so that hopefully I can start posting more of them and figure it out to where I can I can give you guys some more because I want to do them more frequently, but they take a long time to produce and a long time to make. And since I am my own team right now, they have to take that long in order for them to be the best quality they can be. So thank you guys so much. What's been your favorite spin this episode to make? Oh, let me think. They have all been really fun to make so far, and each one of them I progress more and more and like, "Oh, well, I should probably do this differently," and, "Oh, well, this actually didn't go as well as I thought it would, so let me do it like this." So, I'm learning from each and every one of them, but the British invasion was pretty fun to make, and, of course, since it was the first one, there was a lot of creative freedom and, like, "Oh, well, what are the possibilities of what I can do?" And stuff like that. So that was very fun. But also my recent one, Live Aid, was very fun because I got into more of creating my own little overlays and B rolls and all the little visuals that you see. A lot of Live Aid is actually copywritten and um, owned by Ireland, like the country. And so you a lot of the pictures and stuff from Live Aid you can't get unless you literally contact, like, their government. So, it's crazy. So, I had to create a lot of my own visuals for that episode particularly, and, that was very fun to do. Oh, well, what a nice surprise on one quiet evening in the UK. Hello. Hello, UK. Yes, where are you in the UK, Evelyn? Evelyn Everett Green. Greetings from Argentina. Hola. As I said, you can tell you put a lot of work into these episodes. Thank you so much, Kurt FJ. I really appreciate your support. What camera do you use? I use a Sony ZV-1 Mark II. It's a great little camera. I'm actually using it right now. And it's super small, super compact. I can take it with me pretty much everywhere. It's great quality. I mean, such a step up from just like a generic iPhone. It's lovely. Brighton, Sussex. Ooh, I've always wanted to go to Brighton. It's so pretty. The Brighton, the pier, is that what it's called? The little, the Brighton pier on the isn't it on the canal, the channel, whatever it's called? I've always wanted to go because I've heard that instead of sand, it has more like pebbles, right? Like, it's more like stones and not sand. I've never seen a beach that didn't have sand, so that's so very, very cool to me. The Green Day episode and Phil Collins episode are my favorite so far. Fun fact, Phil modeled his drumming in That's All by Genesis after Ringo Starr. Didn't you say that in the comments as well? I feel like you said another Phil Collins fun fact about Ringo Starr. Yes, the pier. You should come see the pebbles. Each one has a name? Each one of the pebbles? Or each one of the piers? Um, not true. Okay. JK. I was about to be like, "Oh my gosh, you guys sit and name each one. How do you know the difference?" That would be insane. But yeah, I've always wanted to go and I've always wanted to see it. What inspired the Spin This episodes? So many things. It was like this huge pathway. I started out, I did drum covers and stuff at first, and then I wanted to do something a little bit different and a little bit more music, just in general music related. So I started creating these little recordings of my records, and I had a way to record the record itself And so you're actually hearing all the cracks and all the stuff because I have a lot of old vintage vinyls. And so you could hear everything that made it so special and made it so like old and crackly. But that one video, which was doing pretty well, I will say, but it got taken down from copyright and it's totally blocked from my channel and nobody can see it, which absolutely it hurts. It hurts inside. So I was like, okay, well, what is a way that I can share music, I can share facts, I can share this information with people, but there's no copyright. It's like, okay, well, maybe I'm actually telling you the facts. Maybe it's this fast pace, high energy sort of video where I'm explaining all of this to you guys. And so then I came up with, okay, well, what if I do 10 songs per episode? Okay, well, what if I'm spinning a record or it's like I'm spinning the next topic and I actually spin and all that sort of thing. And then it just kept building on ideas. And oh, what if it's called Spin This? Oh, well, we need an intermission. Oh, well, it's an actual show now. And it just kept going and kept going until it finally turned into what it was. Do you have any TV or movie projects in the future? Like with actual TV film, not at the moment. We have a movie out called uh 213 Bones, and hopefully that'll go somewhere more in the future. Hopefully it'll be released in the future. Right now, it sort of is just standing. We're waiting to hear more word on that, so keep an eye out for 213 Bones. Do you think you'll be interested in starting a band or more cultural commentary as you do now? And long form, always long form. I love it. More long form. Um, I'm not sure right now about a band. I love doing the Spin This episodes for you guys, and I love sharing things with you. So we'll see where that leads us right now, and maybe a band, maybe there won't be a band. Who knows what the future has inside for it? Do you have a favorite vinyl in your collection? That is a hard question. I have so many beautiful vinyls. I think one of my most uh, pride enjoy like just like oh my gosh I can't believe I have this is I have an original Thriller album which is beautiful and it still plays super well. It's very amazing. I also have a original release 1984 album by Van Halen, which it's actually so early of a press that I read about this. It's so early of a press that the press is itself is actually a little bit warped in a way, like the actual press itself. And it so at certain points in it, it goes faster than it should. Like not it's not my record player doing it, it's the actual record itself, which is very crazy, very cool. Question, what brand of drumsticks do you use? I sort of switch back and forth between ProMark and Ahead. Ahead is a drumstick company that creates metal sticks. So the insert is metal, and then you put a plastic sleeve on top. And it's very cool. It helps a lot with arthritis and preventing arthritis, which is um, a big concern for me. And so that one's very cool. But otherwise, I like to use the ProMark Fire Grain sticks. Those are very cool, and they don't split and like deteriorate as much. They just chip. So like normal sticks to me, a lot of them will fray. They'll just start going outwards. But this one, it just chips. So there's no fraying, there's no potential splinters in your future, which is I like. I'll be your first official sponsor for Spend This. Yes! We officially have a sponsor. That's been a rolling joke. We maybe we'll have a sponsor in the next one. Who knows? If you could have a sponsor with a non-music related company, what would it be? Mm. Ooh, there's so many ways I could choose this. If we're talking like clothes, then I would do like All Saints. But like if we're talking, oh, but that's music related. Is mics are music related, right? Or like camera equipment. That's I mean, it's YouTube related because that would be cool, is a YouTube sponsorship or something like that. Well, not YouTube sponsorship, although is that a thing? I'm talking about, like, camera equipment, like YouTube equipment sponsorship. But do they stick to the curtains? The ProMark ones do. Oh my goodness. It's the new Velcro sticks that have been used for a while and like a velvet-ish like curtain. That's the new Velcro. Doc Martens sponsorship. Yes. For shoes, Doc Martens. Yes. If you had to pick a cymbal brand between Paiste and Zildjian, who would you choose? I am very biased. I am endorsed by Paiste, so I'm gonna say Paiste all the way, every day, for the rest of my life. Paiste is beautiful. They're a very, very beautiful brand, and their cymbals just sing like no other. So Paiste all the way. If you had to learn another instrument besides drums, what would it be? Skinny jeans sponsorship. Yes. Sorry. Okay. If you had to learn another instrument besides drums, what would it be? Piano. Right now I'm on a piano kick. I've always wanted to learn piano. Just like not I feel like everybody thinks like, "Oh, piano, it's like the like slower like classical music for Elise." Stuff like that. It's like, no, have you ever seen Billy Joel? Have you ever seen Elton John? Have you ever seen Freddie Mercury? Like that's the piano that I'm talking about. The like super rock anthem. It's half blues, half rock. Great Balls of Fire, that song as well. Like, wouldn't it be awesome to just go anywhere that you see a piano and it's like a mall or an airport or something like that, and you sit down, you do one of like these little things with the back of your coat, and you just play, and you don't even realize you have an audience around you, and it's just awesome. Um, all right, let's see. Using the same fire grain sticks since 2019. Wait, that's true. I've used the same fire grain sticks since 2019. Yes, I love the fire grain sticks. They're very, very cool. I like them. They're a little bit more like sturdy. If you had to, oh, I already read that one. Fun fact, my middle name is Lewis. That's crazy. My middle name is Alexandra. When's the next episode? This Friday will be your next episode. And if you had to learn about a new topic that I would cover, what would you want to see? Like, what would you want to learn about? What's a decade era, just something in the music industry that you would want to learn about? Let me know in the chat. What's the best and worst thing about being a drummer? Best thing, it's just awesome. It's so much fun, and you can do so many things, and you're like partially ambidextrous, and you can like you can just do so many things, and it's just, I don't know, it's just fun, and it's a way for you to get out your anger for the day. It's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this thing happened today to me, and oh my god, and just like get it out. Worst thing about being a drummer is the joint pain that comes with it. Because you're hitting cymbals, and the cymbals are metal, and it creates a lot of vibration, and the vibration then goes down the wood stick, and then it goes into your hands. You're getting all of that shock every single time you hit something. So it's like it's a lot on your hands, and you can get a lot of joint pain from it. That sucks, but it's worth it. So, did you solve the Rubik's Cube behind you? So, okay, listen. I am I don't have the enough skill in order to do that. But it drives me nuts when it's all jumbled up. So I have to admit, I used an app to help me solve it because it was driving me batty that it was not solved. Um, and now it's just pretty. Where is it? Now it's just pretty, and it's just there. There it is. And it's just there. And we're cool. we're chilling. We're okay because it's solved and we're okay. What's a musician biography that really surprised you? Oh, I don't know. Like, what do you mean? Like biography, like the book, or biography, like just their story? Like, what do you mean by that? Ozzy would be a really cool episode. That would be a very cool episode. His impact on music was insane, and um, his impact on music was insane. Yeah, it was, and I mean the whole Prince of Darkness era with Black Sabbath, and then his solo career and everything, and then he got like a ton of legendary musicians in on it, like Chad Smith and everybody for one of his final albums. I mean, that was just amazing. Um, would you? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I think a dope spin this episode would be covering independent songs that made massive waves in the industry. That's very true. Oh, I like that. I'm researching that after this. Let me see. Would you agree if someone said drumming is a workout? Yes, absolutely. It's a sport. It's its own sport. Anybody who says that drumming isn't a sport is wrong. I mean, think about it. When you're out and you're running, how many limbs are you using? Like only actively 2 because you're running with your legs. And then like working out and doing whatever this is, bench presses, that's using your arms. And then drumming, you're using all 4 limbs. So hello, of course it is. The drummer from the Donnas had to retire early because she was self-taught and never learned proper technique. Yeah, proper technique is a very, very important thing to learn, especially early, because it can really just mess you up later on if you're not doing it right. And that really goes with any instrument, guitar too, and using your voice as well. I think that's very important to learn proper technique. And yeah, it sort of goes with anything. Do you employ a marketer to promote you across platforms, one feed into another, and you could really take off? You were such a natural. Well, thank you. First off, I don't have a marketer right now. Hopefully, I can in the future. The Spin This YouTube channel is an independent YouTube channel. It's me. So that's why every single super chat that you guys send to me is immensely helpful because it can help me have a team one day and be able to get my channel out there a bit more. So right now it's all me. Can you drum and sing at the same time? I have before. I'll say I'm not the most amazing singer you've ever heard. There's definitely better singers than me, but I can and I have, and there have been instances where that has occurred, but it's not my favorite thing. I'll market you. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, Mickey. Let's do it. Do you know anything about the Hollywood Vampires Club in the 70s? I do. Thank you for asking. I there was a while ago where I saw this picture and it said the Hollywood Vampires. I was like, "Oh, well, Johnny Depp's band." No. It says the lair of the Hollywood Vampires. And the president is Alice Cooper, and then the vice president was Keith Moon, and then it said like honorable members, and it was like John Lennon and Harry Nelson and some other people as well. I can't remember the full list, but it was crazy, and I was like, wait a second, what is this? It occurred in the 70s. It was a secret club for drinking at night, and they said that they what was it that they said? They said they drank the blood of the vine, which AKA is wine. So it's very cool. I have to include that in an episode. It is a very, very cool piece of history that I want to dig deeper into. Okay. Drumming can be quite exhausting, like going to the gym also. It can be. It is. Dude, like, it's your own little gym. It's your own little personal gym. Yes, I mean, like a musician where you were like, "Oh, I wanna learn more from this person's life because it's surprising." For example, me, Pink Floyd's story will always surprise me. Ooh, I haven't researched Pink Floyd very much. I'll have to look more into what you're talking about. Um, yeah, I love Dave Grohl's story and, like, how he grew up with nothing and he learned how to play the drums on pillows. That's very cool to me, and his whole story of how he became to be, or, um, I'm trying to think. Oh, Led Zeppelin as well, how they were inadvertently the Yardbirds. If you've seen my British Invasion episode, then you sort of know the arc, but that was a pretty crazy story to me to figure out. Kurt FJ, was it a ghost in the picture of her front? What? What are you guys talking about in here? Have I missed something? Who's better at playing piano in your opinion, Billy Joel or Elton John? Oh my god. Why? Why are you making me choose? I don't think I would love to see them battle. That would be wild. I don't know. I think I don't know. I may regret saying this, but Billy Joel. I'm sorry. Okay, so what are you guys talking about in here? I have to figure out Kurt FJ. Was it a ghost in the picture of her in front of the physical graffiti building? What are you guys talking about? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. Piano Man versus Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Okay, here's another one for you. Piano Man versus Rocket Man versus Star Man. There's one for you. What about that? Kurt said this earlier. When you took that picture in front of the physical graffiti building, there was a guy in the store behind you staring at you. Oh, interesting. I don't think I even noticed that, Starman. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There was? I'm gonna have to look back at that picture now because I don't even remember that. I was gonna be a Rocket Man, but touchdown couldn't bring me around again. Starman. Ghost of Bonzo. It's the ghost of John Bonham. Bowie always wins, and I will not hear arguments to the contrary at this time. Bowie always wins. Bowie is the start. Bowie's where it is. I have to sneeze so bad, but it won't happen. Okay. I wasn't a fan at the time, but the story of the recording of Teenage Dirtbag in their album is crazy inspirational, all done in Brendan's mom's house. You should check it out. I will check it out. I want to know everything about everything in music because it's awesome. It's so cool. They don't teach you that stuff in school. They teach you like about the textbook history, but they don't teach you about music history. It's like very important. If you could choose an era or period you would like to live in, what would it be? Ooh, that I want to live in? I don't know, because I feel like all of them have their perks and their downsides. I think clothing-wise, maybe the 70s, but like more like New York 70s. But then technology-wise, maybe the 90s, 2000s-ish, which I guess is just like me as a child. And then for music history and just like music and just like the bang of like music being so pop culturally relevant, the 80s. Because it was just everywhere. MTV, everywhere. It was everything. Might have another one for you, okay? Rocket Man versus Piano Man versus Starman versus Starfish Man. Ooh! I don't know. I still Bowie. If you could choose, wait, I already read that one. I'm getting confused now. Why is it so difficult to defeat a drummer in any board game? Because they are hard to beat. Ha. Is that a drummer joke? I feel like that's a drummer joke. That was funny. Change Dirtbag and is an incredible song. It is. What is a musician you wish you'd met? Like past tense? You wish you'd met? Or like somebody I mean, we're still trying to get Dave Grohl on. So I don't know. If Steve can shape up, I miss MTV. Me too. I watched my mom's old VHS tapes of MTV. I'm like, why don't we still have this? Why can't we still have this for today's music? It would make so much more sense. And we would be more aware of what is happening in music today. You know? Like I can't tell you when somebody released a new song anymore. Unless I actually actively follow them and actively are aware. I don't know that it happens. How are we supposed to know? Yes, we now have Fallon instead of MTV, right? What about a musician that's no longer with us that you wish you'd met? Okay. Probably, I mean, John Bonham, but besides that, Kurt Cobain, that would be an awesome interview. Freddie Mercury, yes. That would also be an awesome interview. Or like, I mean, John Lennon, Elvis Presley. I want to know what actually happened to Elvis. Do you guys think that he really died? What do you think? Yes, Nirvana's story always surprises me. That's another one for a deep dive. True. Would you ever do musician interviews on your channel? Maybe. I would really like to one day. Got to get my foot in the door a little bit more, but hopefully one day, absolutely. I would love to do something like that. All right, I've got another question for you guys before we start wrapping this up. What do you guys think about memberships on my channel? Like different tiers, you guys would get exclusive stuff, exclusive content, loyalty badges, stuff like that. What do you guys think? Would you be interested in a membership? Would you do that? Let me know if you would do that in the chat. Also, what you would want to see. All right. Okay, so Fridge with Screen is in, Shelly Ballbuster's in, Kurt FJ is in. You want a loyalty badge? Well, let's do it. Yeah, we'll have some choices. We'll have different tiers. Merch, yes. Would you guys be interested in merch? What would you want to see? What would you want, like t-shirts, sweatshirts, stickers, all of the above? What are you most interested in? Hello from Brazil. Hello. Hello. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, I love it. If you're doing merch, I'll sponsor it. Let's do it. I love it. I want to spin this t-shirt. Yes. Hoodies. Skinny jeans merch. Imagine just skinny jeans and then on the side of it, it just says spin this like down the leg. That would be cool. Would you get that? Would you buy that? Yeah, spin this is a great name for a shirt. That's true. It's a great name to be on a shirt. A spin this beanie. Interesting. Like it just a little spin this on the front. The logo maybe. A single metal or double metal. Oh, pedal. Single pedal or double pedal. I can read. I promise. It depends. It depends. Mostly single pedal. But I don't know if the song calls for it. I'm not opposed to doing some double pedal action. You know, I've got the double bass drum kit, so I will occasionally if it calls for it. You know, I'm very much the type of person to like I hear the song and what is the song telling me? You know, not what I want to put in the song. What is the song telling me? So vinyl mats would be cool. Ooh. Oh, like where you put it underneath the vinyl. That would be awesome. I have one of those from Sun Studios. It's very cool. It's their logo. It looks like this, but as a vinyl mat. This is another episode that will happen at one point. Sun Studios. I love this theme song. What's the story behind it? Sat down. Wanted something that sounded super 80s. So I went through Logic, all of their just keyboards that they have, and found one that sounded super 80s. And it was already a arpeggio. So it basically, the little like that part was already built into it. And I just did it in a few different, I think it's just in, I don't know what key it is in actually. I think it's in C. But I just did that and I wanted something super 80s. So I just built it up with just 80s-ness. That was my inspiration, was just 80s. And so I went from there. What's my favorite food? Chocolate. I don't know. Is that too standard? Food, like real food, pasta. I can eat pasta for days. I love pasta so much. A metal frame like that for spin this would be cool. That would be cool. I made what? What did I make? What did I do? This? This thing? No, I did not make this. I bought this at Sun Studios. Is this what you're talking about? Chocolate is a food group. It is a food group. Thank you. Somebody agrees with me. Favorite food for me is fettuccine alfredo. Oh, yeah. I love fettuccine alfredo. I think they were asking about the theme song. Okay, then yeah, I did make the theme song. The theme song is mine. It's, I created it, and then I did a bunch of cool stuff to it. And Logic. What's my favorite season, like, of the year? Fall. Winter's too cold. Summer's too hot. Spring is too, like, pollen. Fall. Fall is beautiful. Orchestra hit is the keyboard sound of the 80s. It's so Trevor horn. Ooh. Orchestra hit. Okay. Top 10 days of the week. Well, there's 7 days in the week. So I think I could only do 7. I don't think that's even possible. Spring is too pollen. It's too pollen. It's you can't even say anything more than that. It's just too pollen. I've heard there are actually 8. There's 8 days of the week? Are you referring to the Beatles? This is a Beatles joke, isn't it? Yeah, I almost fell for it. I can rank the 7 days of the week. Do you want me to do that? Everything is possible if you're hard-headed enough. That's true. We're making 10 days in the week right now. I could use an extra few days in a week. Should they bring back the rototoms? Yes. For some things. Like some things, absolutely. But other things, I don't know. Doesn't need it. Favorite female drummer? Oh, that's a hard one. If we're going old school, Karen Carpenter is amazing. An amazing drummer. Sheila E., classic. Amazing. You like my accent? I have an accent? Since what? I mean, I guess. Fridge, what's great? Are you in the UK? I didn't think you were. Yeah, exactly. What accent? If a song played every time you walked in the room, what would it be? I don't know. Something cool. Like, I don't know. I'm like imagining songs in my head right now. Like, what's Danger Zone? Isn't that from Top Gun? That would be funny. Just that plays every single time I walk into the room. That would be another good deep dive for an episode. Female drummers. Have you heard of Jeff Buckley? Yes, I have. Hello there. How's my British accent? Yeah, I figured because like if you are from the UK, then yeah, sure, I would have an accent because I'm in America. But how's my British accent? I'm not amazing. I can loosely do one. Give me a sentence to say in a British accent, and I will attempt to do it. But you have to pick the sentence for me because and then I will attempt. My British accent is absolutely terrible and possibly offensive. Probably. Bottle of water. I don't need that. I feel like that's gonna offend somebody. Because everybody in the US is like, oh, they say bottle of water. And I'm like, that's not true. I went to London last year and nobody said it like that. It's probably more accurate to be like bottle of water. That's probably more accurate, right? Bottle of water. It's raining cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs. Is that accurate? I don't know. I do my best. I think accents are beautiful. Thank you. I think listening to other people's accents it's beautiful. Every single accent is beautiful, and I love hearing it. Pretty good, to be fair. Okay, all right, I'm pretty good. I will take that as a very good compliment. I will take it. All right, guys, so it's almost at the hour mark, which is crazy. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around. I'll keep it going just for a little bit longer for just a few more last questions before we wrap it up and close it off. So, any last questions? Put it in now before we wrap it up. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you, Kurt FJ, for sending the super chat. It absolutely means everything to me. Thank you for everybody who helped to create the cumulative what would that be called? Like the title of everybody, the spinners or the Simones or whatever we choose. What is the drawing to the right of the Prince drawing? To the right. Okay. This one, this is Elvis. This is a Elvis. I actually don't know who did it, but it was my grandmother's. So that one's Elvis. And then over here, this is so weird for me because it's opposite. It's mirroring me. That's Robert Plant. And that's Jimmy Page. There we go. I did it. Everybody. I'm very proud of myself. If the Pillsbury Doughboy ate a cookie, would it make him a cannibal? I don't know. Well, is he made out of dough? He is, right? I thought he was like just a little like marshmallow man, like dude. Am I wrong? Well, I guess. Oh, I don't know. Technically, maybe. I don't know. Have you played GMS drum? I'm assuming that's supposed to say drums. No, I have not. I like the question about your theme song when you walk into a room. Yeah, I liked that question too. Last question: Queen or Nirvana? Oh, they're so different. They're so different. One's more like pop and rock and like anthems and ballads, and one of them is grunge and rough and like I don't know. You guys are sending me like the hardest questions right now. You should put a poll after this live stream for the name. I will. I'll put it in the community section, so look out for that. We'll do the Simones, the spinsters, or the spinners, and we'll see who wins. The Sim ones. I was called that so much as a kid. Oh man, I think for my own sanity, I will choose not to do that one. But maybe I'll put it up. Let's see. We'll see what happens. Thank you. Till next time. Your viewers have just gone up just before you are finishing, by the way. Oh no! Well, Simone, this was a good stream, but I'm gonna head out. Catch you later. Catch you later. See you guys next time. We'll have to do another live again sometime soon. Let's see, making sure I got everything. This was fun. Do more lives. I will. Second Shelly's more stream. Second Shelly's more streams. Do more live. I will. I'll have to do this more often and get you guys on here more often so I can communicate with you guys because I love seeing you guys' faces. I love doing the chats for the premieres as well because I see a lot of you guys there too. But I love being able to be indirectly face to face because it's face to chat. But yeah, it's been great. Fun live stream. And it has been fun. Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate everybody coming on here. It has been great. I love you guys' questions, and thank you guys for answering mine as well. This has been so fabulous and so great. And make sure to check out for that poll that'll be on my community tab, and also for the next spin this coming out this Friday. Adios. See you guys later. Make a t-shirt that says, I've got the spins. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see about that. I don't know. What are you going to do now? See you guys next time.